Luckylefty Podcast, Honora Boys. We're back. Brought to you by Honora Whiskey. It is HonoraWhiskey.com. That premium American whiskey, HonoraWhiskey.com. Woo! And if you choose to drink, by all means, please make sure that you do it
responsibly.
Let's get it left. Luckylefty Podcast. I'm your boy, SD2 Mics, that dude, the original Lucky Lefty himself, Malik Zaire. We are brought to you by Honora Whiskey, HonoraWhiskey.com. It is that premium American whiskey, HonoraWhiskey.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up, helps with the views. Comments, questions, we indeed respond to all. Follow us on social media, X, TikTok, Instagram, at Lucky Lefty Pod. And you can find the audio edibles, the audio podcast, courtesy of Believe Network, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. And we are presented by FanDuel. FanDuel.com. Download the FanDuel app. Man, happy Tuesday to everybody. Happy to be back. A lot of questions out there, Lev. First of all, thank you for all the love. The immense amount of love from fans, followers, subscribers, everyone interested in what was going on. We appreciate you. We were like, yo, when we come back, we'll let everybody know about the BS that has been taking place. But I do want to say, man, we this past week, we celebrated 40 years in ministry.
Woo!
Celebrated my mom and dad as the founders of the ministry, and it was an absolutely amazing time. The picnic, even though the storm came, the picnic was amazing. We had indoor live band. Woo! We had merchants, and the business side. It was incredible, man. Just an incredible celebration. All the families that came in from out of town. Blessings to everyone that made it. Everything, it surpassed everything I thought it could be. You know, even though our homecoming, we had a homecoming celebration, like a homecoming dance on that Friday night. They got washed out because it was supposed to be outside. You know, we just didn't feel right with the majority of the south suburbs in Northwest Indiana without power. Matter of fact, I was telling you, Northwest Indiana is still without power. And the expectation is that they won't get power back until sometime this weekend. So that would be like 2 whole weeks.
That's 2 whole weeks of no power.
2 whole weeks of no power, bro. Absolutely. So pray for the elderly, pray for the families, pray for the weather that it doesn't get too hot.
Had a Hurricane Katrina hit y'all or something?
It was simultaneous tornadoes at the same time, literally like miles apart.
What?
It's some of the craziest things. And this is 2 weeks off of the previous tornado.
Right. I remember you said you had a previous one.
Yeah. It has been it's been incredible, man. So prayers for everyone in Hammond, Gary, I think even going out to Michigan City, still without power, and NIPSCO, which is the ComEd of Indiana. To the workers, the tireless workers out there that have been working, Godspeed to them as well, man.
Has this ever happened where you get about a month of in and out power?
No, not in my lifetime.
Wow.
Not in my lifetime. No.
Wow.
Not in my lifetime. No.
That's crazy. I didn't even know tornadoes hit that close to the water.
Yeah, not in my lifetime. It's been a heck of an experience, and of course, it's been different for me as a leader of people, having to make sure that, you know, we have elderly people in our congregation that are in Northwest Indiana and families. So, you know, it's
navigating the unknown.
Yeah, it's been a task making sure that we can provide what they need to the best of our abilities and try to find resources near them, which is slim to none because, like I said, you know, the entire area is Saturday night, my mom just got her power back. She's right on the border. She got her power back Sunday night, and she had been running her generator
about a week.
For about a week, and the generator at 10 o'clock Saturday night overheated.
Yeah, I mean the generator probably like I ain't used to being on this long.
So imagine Saturday 10 o'clock. I'm getting ready for Sunday, and my phone goes off, and my mom is like, I don't have running water and I don't have electricity.
Oh, the water was messed up too.
Well, she has a well, and the pump is electric. So, once
all of
that shut down, yeah. So, but I was thankful to be able to find her a place to stay for the night, and thank God her power came back Sunday night. But like I said, she's in Illinois. For the most part, Illinois is good. There's still a few select areas that are dealing with, power lines being down. Dude, when you see power lines like taken out of the ground, like toothpicks that just picked up out of the ground and thrown across the other side of the street, it's crazy.
This is a tornado?
Dude, my entire street was just trees and branches. And dude, my neighbor's tree in his backyard was laying on top of his roof.
Wait, were you there when this happened, or you was?
I was in the crib. I was in the crib when it happened.
It was going crazy too, huh?
And it was a total of 15 minutes.
Oh, it wasn't even long. Wow.
Just like that. 15 minutes. It was here and gone. Sweet.
Wow.
And like I
said, 15 minutes. Wow.
Side by side, tornadoes touched down. Just
on some
brother and sister twins, like yeah. It was crazy, man.
I've never heard of that happening before.
Crazy. Yeah. So once again, please, everyone, keep Northwest Indiana in your prayers, because they're still without power. It's a sad situation. But Northwest Indiana, because they are friends of the president, the state of Indiana is getting they're getting federal money, which that makes me feel good for the people that I know and the people of that area, that they are getting federal support because they need it.
It must have really been crazy.
Yeah, they need it right now. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Left has some things to say. Left is going to explain some things. You can see Left is in the classroom.
So much. You gotta get the ball rolling.
It's a lot to get to, right? It's a lot to get to. A lot has transpired concerning Notre Dame. You got coaches talking crazy. Personalities talking crazy.
Media personality. You got other teams' media talking crazy. They just can't stop talking about us. I don't know what. We haven't played no football yet, and yet everybody seems to be taking shots.
Yeah,
we ain't even taking shots at people. They taking shots at us. We just doing new stuff, dropping new facilities, and everybody got something to say.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Yeah. They must know something about us that they're worried about. Because when did we become more important than the team that just won the championship? I haven't seen no IU news since they won the championship.
And you won't. Nobody's interested. No one's interested outside of Bloomington. Nobody's interested. Nobody's interested in Indiana football outside of Bloomington. No one.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they won the championship and we got way more press than them and every other team that was in the playoffs. A non-playoff team. And y'all talking about us crazy like we done took y'all girlfriends and took y'all players or something. This Marcus Freeman just doing his job. That's all. Racking up 5 stars. Ooh. It's a sad day for the state of football when they need to make news off of a team that's just trying to do better. That's all.
Well, man, just trying to do better. Anything else, bro?
I mean, media must be slow for these teams. They steady begging for money, can't even get their media right to pump up themselves for the season. They got to get Notre Dame and what we're doing. Why they peeping at South Bend? Random IU fans that just started being fans act like they the king of Indiana. They're not the king of nothing.
Look, It is amazing when you think about it. We'll get to all of that. But Left, people want to know where we've been. Uh, why it's been so long? It's been almost 3 weeks. Almost
we
3 weeks. It's been almost 3 weeks. Sorry about
yeah,
that. It's been almost 3 weeks. So I'll let you talk about it. Left, you go ahead. You
man,
go ahead.
we've been around the world and then some, man. Coaching and teaching and going through the weather situation, just any and everything you could think of. But we've just been laying back in the cut, just letting all the little people get their little sayings out and get their little medias out, and we just been watching. And it's crazy when you become more observant, the more you see, the more you hear. We just laid back, and it just became louder and louder and louder. I'm like, okay, we must have not been clearing the streets like we used to. They ain't got a little bit bolder. They thought the Luckylefty done fell off, so they was like, oh, let's jump on the board. No. Just because we took a break, that don't mean we took off. We see and hear what was going on, but we didn't forget. So we came back to reclaim the throne, put y'all back in the right mindset, and get ready for this Notre Dame football. Because I'm telling you, don't let us win. Really, don't let us win this year. Don't let us win. Because we just going to play all that stuff y'all was talking about back in the past, how we this and that, and we not that good, and nobody wants to play us now. Don't be scared, because if you're scared, get a dog. If you're scared, go to church. But we will be laying that smack down this season, and these other teams know it. These other media personalities, they know it. They just don't know how to feel. They don't know. They so used to putting out negative press and hating on us and saying we not this and that. And you got Penn State fans, the Cyclones, the freaky Lions, with so much to say. Why? Don't y'all worry about your little Big Ten East or Big Ten West schedule? Why are y'all talking about us? Why are y'all trying to compare numbers to Notre Dame? Why? Y'all had James Franklin all that time. That wasn't talking then. But it's when Marcus Freeman just steps in and just does his job. That's why Notre Dame is so important. When you get a guy to just step in and do his job, the whole country gonna melt down. Just melting down. Because they was comfortable when we wasn't giving our full effort. They was comfortable when we were going golfing and not getting these 5 stars that they didn't think that'd come to Notre Dame. You got people questioning, what happened to the academic standards? What happened to it? It's still there. It's still there. Lo and behold, we got some guys that actually want to do school. Lo and behold, we got some guys that care more about their full academic and football career than just going to a place just because it's SEC, just because it's NIL. People can't understand that. They say, oh, these are wholesome guys. They didn't think they existed if they was a 5-star. We got 14 of them. And we keep racking up more and more, and people getting sick of us. How you getting sick of a team that didn't make the playoffs? I haven't heard nobody talk about Penn State. They didn't make the playoffs because they don't care. That's the thing about us. They care whether we make it, don't make it, win, don't win 10 games in a row, miss the play. They care about it all when it comes to Notre Dame. They care about it all. So this is a good place for us to be in, because you know what that tells me? They know that we're coming. They know. They just can't stand it. They trying to get ahead of it. You know how people try to get ahead of it before it hits too hard? They can't get ahead of this. It's been out. We've been rolling. And we're only getting better. People think that we had a good season last year. We told you before last year ended, we'll be better this year. And we might be better the year after this. How things are trending upwards. This is the golden hour, the golden era of Notre Dame football right now. Right now. Been to a championship in the last, 3 years ago? About to go to a couple more, looks like. We got the fan duel saying we're going to win it all. CJ going to win the Heisman. It's a good time to be a Notre Dame football fan. But like Frazzle Edit says, don't let us win. This ain't the time, because we're not surprising nobody. This isn't the Notre Dame that could and should. This is Notre Dame that is and can. People don't know how to handle that. We be in the butt of the jokes. We're not the butt of the jokes in recruiting. We're not the butt of the jokes in having the best head coach. We're not the butt of the jokes in anything now. This is real fear. Real fear is when they talk about you when you ain't even said nothing to them. You the topic of conversation when you ain't even in the conversation. People can't even focus on what they got going on. The contradictions they serve themselves every day. When all we do is what? Just build, stack, build, stack. The thing is, it's noticeable now. They can't run from it now. It's too hot. We too hot. It's just a matter of time, guys. And I told you, it all changed when we had a quarterback that people actually thought could do something. Before it was all good and all loud. Oh, ha, you can't do this. We ain't got Drew Pine no more. We ain't got the guys that you never heard of before coming to school. We got the guy. It's not fun when the rabbit got the gun, SD. It ain't fun now. It ain't ha he no more. Even our rivals want to come back because they know it does better for them. It does USC good when Notre Dame is good and when Notre Dame is doing their thing. Now Lincoln Riley want to turn tail. Oh, I'll play him. I don't know why. Oh, you know because you ran. You ran and now you want to come back home because you see what we got going on. You see them tickets at BYU done went up. You said, whoa. We want some of that. Oh, no, y'all want that Big Ten money. Go have it. We got games that cost more than 4 of y'all home games put together. Put together off of what? BYU ain't that much better. Something must be the common denominator in all these stories. Notre Dame did. That's what it is. Notre Dame did in action, and now all these consequences and effects are taking place after. And we ain't played no football. Don't let us win. Don't let us win no games, guys. Don't let us go undefeated. Don't let us live up to the hype that FanDuel got us at. It's going to be a problem because you can't stop it once it starts. You're going to see Notre Dame fans all over the world. Not just the country, not just Indiana, all over the world. It's going to drown y'all out. Y'all can't stand that Ohio State. I can't stand that Big Ten and SEC country. I can't stand it. Y'all had to unretire your coaches to get on TV to talk about us. Nick Saban's supposed to be on Geico commercials. Why is he at Media Day talking about us? Why is Urban Meyer with the heart problems getting back on TV talking about us? I don't understand. And Marcus Freeman just eating it up, doing food shows, literally eating it up. Just finding stuff to do. Because he's ready and locked in. He's ready to go. I'm excited to see what's going to take place once we snap the ball. We ain't snapped the ball yet, SD. People have so much to say. We have not snapped the football yet. A non-playoff team last year. They scared.
Luckylefty Podcast. You know what I'm excited about, Left? We're 21 days out. I'm excited about what we've been building in the background. I'm excited about you, Matthias Farley, Cam McDaniel, and Jerron Jones. Each and every Saturday, Sunday after the first game.
The four corners of the
after
world.
The game. Four corners of the world. The only post-game show that's strictly Notre Dame football players. Exclusively right here. After every game. Luckylefty Podcast. Oh, we got so much more. Oh, man. They thought a lot of things. So, as you can see, Left has transitioned from California to Arizona, coaching, teaching, new school. I've gone through what I went through with the tornadoes and the trials and errors of not having power, or the trials of not having power. And in the midst of that, we came to find out that we're kind of unwanted. For some reason, this podcast is feared. We don't bother anybody. I swear we don't bother anybody.
We don't bother nobody.
Yeah, we're not bothering anybody. We just mind our own business. We do what we're told. We're given requirements, and we follow the requirements. And somehow, some way, we end up being feared.
fear.
End up being feared at the show. It's incredible. So
it's incredible.
Okay,
We just what they say. You say is enough meat on the bone for everybody until
enough
everybody
meat on the bone for everybody. We don't need everybody chirping, worrying
Yeah.
about what we're gonna do, why are they here. We don't need that. But somehow that's the narrative. Why are they here? Really? Okay. All right. You thought we were spinning it different then. Oh, we're about to turn it up now. Oh, we're about to go full bore into it. Full bore. That's what we're about to do. For LL Nation, for Notre Dame fans. We're about to get it popping. So I'm looking forward to it. 21 days out. We're going to keep the content rolling.
Oh, it's rolling.
We're going to continue to build. That's what we do. I can't wait for your quarterback breakdowns every week left.
Oh, they're coming full-fledged. We
can't wait.
We've been doing some studying in the off season. Been learning some new things and really diving deep. This is devil in the details this year.
Yeah, I start breaking news on other websites. I'm like, that person was with us last year. Oh, wow. They over there now? Okay. That's what we're doing? Okay.
I don't get it.
Hey, it is what it is. But somehow, some way, man, you know, it is what it is. But I'm good, man. I can't wait to get down there. I can't wait to get down there. I just solidified my my admission to the Miami game.
Yeah.
I'll be rolling down with JP.
And we'll be rolling over them. I don't think they ready. I really don't think they ready to come up to South End. Not
hey, I'm just letting you know they're bringing a bus from Chicago, bro. The Miami alumni. I'm just letting you know they're bringing a bus.
Oh, bus for who? Little
bus from Chicago. They're bringing
not the defending champions is coming.
They're bringing a bus of fans from Chicago.
Not for us. The team they said is so overrated and overhyped.
The trash talking has begun. The trash talking has begun. And shout out to Jay Melvin. Said, Sean, I thought after Justin Scott, Lightfoot, and Izzy Abrams, Miami was planting a flag on the Sears Tower. He said, hope we land on McGee and Caleb Tucker and start smacking Oregon around. Hey, man, look, first of all, let me tell you something. Did I not say last year that left? You see, this is why Luckylefty Podcast spins it different. See, there are some people that have to wait to see it in order to report it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. See, when you have people that are willing to step out there and just say, this is what's going to go down. Last fall, I came on this podcast and said Darieon Prescott is going to pop first. I said that. I told you the connection. I talked about conversations I had with his youth football coach, the community around him, his parents. Told you he's going to pop first. So when everything started flowing from the spring visit, when he changed the schedule and he flipped everything and moved Notre Dame up, then when he came in the month of June, all of that, Luckylefty already told you that was the direction everything was going. The buzz, wait a minute. Practices have been taking place. The buzz that Bubba Frazier is getting now, because people are seeing him. Who said it when they watched his high school film that he was going to come in and be different? Who said that dude? He didn't have to wait. He didn't have to wait. He said it.
He said it.
That kid, right
months ago.
He was still in high school.
Months ago. What we said? I said Faison Bubba gotta play. Somehow, some way gotta play. Y'all ain't even see him practice film yet. Y'all haven't even seen it yet. But you know when you got that eye, and got that and know how to do the eye test right, we knew Bubba was a player. It was just a matter of time till he put the helmet on for the other teams to see it. Y'all just gotta listen to us, man. We not lying. We just gotta help you out.
We have no ulterior motives other than keeping it funky and spinning it different for Notre Dame fans. That's it. And that's what we're going to continue to do. And because of who we are, and the integrity that we have, we chose not to get into the mud and sling mud with other people. We said, you know what? Let's go to work. Let's regroup. No, let's just regroup, go to work. Because there's a lot of craziness going on. You were having to go back and forth between Arizona and California for a little bit to handle personal situations. I'm dealing with 3 power outages in like a month, weeks at a time.
Unheard of.
Then we get all of this foolishness coming.
Foolishness.
Like, all of a sudden, you fear us? Like, what did we do?
What did we do, SD?
And it's like, you know what? God is setting something up for us. We truly believe that. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap in. And we're really going to put in that work to make sure that we continue to spin it different. Because
I don't understand the threat we pose so great not being on the we haven't even been on, guys.
It's still threatening for some reason.
Still threatening. Good grief.
Super chat. Fravel edits. Thank you, my man. Getting so sick and tired of teams and conferences using that as an excuse to back out of playing ND. Just admit you're scared to play us and lose.
That's all it is. I didn't hear none of that chatting about we being too what. Just say we're too good now. Just say we're a team that you know when you line up is probably most likely going to be a loss.
Facts.
It's okay. Just say that. Because that will take away all the blah, blah, hoopla about these excuses. The excuses behind why you don't need to play us. And it started with SC. When in the history of SC have they ever been like, oh, Notre Dame, oh no, we got to play them the first week of the season because if we put them in the November schedule, we might not make the playoffs. Because when did the Big Ten get better? When did the Big Ten become so threatening? Y'all still did the Big Ten get more teams that I don't know about? Did those teams get way better than I don't know about? Or did we get better and y'all know it? I think it's because what Jeremiah Love did in the end zone to SC that had him all messed up. His touchdown celebration to put USC back years. After we did that thing to Caleb Williams, the Iceman.
Hey, relax.
Y'all looking good. Y'all beat the Browns now. Y'all beat the Browns. Y'all look all right now. Y'all look all right in preseason.
Relax. I'll let you know when you overstep. You can go ahead and he's still USC. He's still USC, so I allow it. But I'll let you know when you go too far. That's in my Terrell Owens voice. That's my quarterback.
Oh, finally, we got some protection for the QB over there in Chicago. It used to be real shallow. I didn't hear all this love for Mitch Trubisky. I didn't hear all this love for. Oh, okay, we ain't gonna talk about that. We gonna let y'all slide because Ben Johnson.
That's a sore, bro. You just brought up a very sore spot, bro. Don't come on, man. Don't pick at that scab. It's almost healed. Almost healed. Yes, sir. Here you go. But no, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to some of the rest of the business, honestly, just really overwhelmed by the amount of course, just wanting to know what was going on with the show. And then as time went on, it turned into like genuine concern. Just genuine concern.
Yeah, I really thought, the love felt good, guys.
And we greatly appreciate that. We greatly appreciate that. We know we found out and we know that we are in a sense
important to the indie fan sphere. What they call it?
I feel safe in saying this now. We are viewed very much as the oddballs when it comes to people that talk Notre Dame football. For whatever reason. Maybe it's because of the way we talk. Maybe it's because of the way we express ourselves. It has become very apparent that yeah, it raises the on hairs on some people's skin. And
we just being us.
We're not gonna be muted. We're not about to change. We're gonna keep spinning it different. Period. That's it. We have been emboldened and made even more confident in what we do. Right? Because we do it for the love. We genuinely do it for the love.
That's it.
We do it for the love of Notre Dame football, bro. And no one is more passionate than my co-host when it comes to Notre Dame. No one stands his ground against every fan base, every media type more than my co-host. So whether you agree with them or disagree with them, at the end of the day, that dude is charging for us as Notre Dame
fans. Don't let us win. I'm just
all the time.
Because we're here.
So, all right, let's get to it, love. USC, we got our boy USCJ in here, man.
Stop
I love
yeah,
Jay.
Stop. We love you.
Jay.
Stop it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The rivalry is renewed. If you missed it, go to Luckylefty Pod. Hey, everybody, I've really been digging into my columnist bag on Luckyleftypod.com. I wrote an incredible article because I saw everybody was really upset with Pete Bavacqua. They felt like he caved in. Some people were like, man, we just need to go ahead and join a conference. And I really tried to be neutral in the piece that I wrote on Luckyleftypod.com. And just really told the truth and just honestly talked about look at it from the standpoint that Pete Bavacqua might be playing the long game. Maybe he's covering all bases. Maybe he knows that Notre Dame at some point is going to be between a rock and a hard place. And if that's the case, let me put ourselves in position to be able to leverage and start a bidding war because everybody's going to want us.
Yeah, we're the most wanted. We're the hottest girl in the school.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah, I wrote a great article about the SoFi deal as well. So go to LuckyLeftyPod.com, support us over there, get that merchandise that we have, and just really get the website buzzing. Just get it buzzing because we're going to be dropping some more stuff over there when the season starts. But Pete, for me, I think we need to really just look at I don't want to get too deep into it because I want people to read the article, but I think the relationship with the Big Ten is not far-fetched. His last year at NBC Sports, he was part of the deal that brought the Big Ten over to NBC. So the relationship is already there with the school presidents, with their executives, with Pertiti. So I think it's positioning. And I said this in the article, we have to be patient with Pete Bavacqua because there are some decisions that his predecessor made early on in his tenure that Notre Dame fans did not like. And by the time Jack Swarbrick got through, fans pretty much viewed Jack Swarbrick as one of the best athletic directors, if not the best athletic director at Notre Dame. And so be patient. Be patient with Pete Bavacqua. I just give different views on what might be going on, why he made certain decisions. I get the angst. Marcus Freeman, let me tell you something. Jeremiah Love told you. He told you. We did too. And Cam Hart told us.
Cam Hart told you on the garage
podcast. On the garage podcast. Like, dude, we don't even view USC as our rival anymore.
That was 3-4 years ago,
bro. And they're unserious. The Notre Dame players don't even take USC serious until they prove to the Notre Dame players that they deserve to be taken serious, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. Do you realize that Notre Dame has the two longest and biggest winning streaks in the series? Notre Dame versus USC. The two longest winning streaks in the series belong to Notre Dame.
Not surprised.
Now, Pete Carroll came in and changed all that. Hey, shout out to Pete. He came in and changed all that.
That was a short time. We done rotated coaches and still was on a winning streak. Think about that. Rotated coaches and still was on the same winning streak. Whereas y'all had an era of one coach where y'all won a few games. Think about that. So I just, that's why I think a lot of this is a revisionist history from USC, where somehow they think that we are the ones that are the little brothers in this. No, we've been doing this, guys. Circumstances changes in the conference y'all join, but that don't mean nothing in relation to our relationship.
Yeah.
You guys know who we are, especially when y'all come play us at our place. It's just mightily convenient that y'all using y'all Big Ten brothers to act like y'all rallying for support. You ain't got no support. What did Big Ten say? We ain't backing y'all. Y'all did that. Don't blame it on us. Don't blame it on this pseudo bigger conference that y'all joined, that y'all think that somehow that y'all need to lessen our relationship because of them. Because if y'all so good, it shouldn't be a problem to play us. Especially a rival. Because rivalries should supersede scheduling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when that started to change. When did scheduling supersede a rivalry? Ohio State and Michigan don't do that. And it ain't got nothing to do about the conference. Ohio State and Michigan, even if they join different conferences, will still have that game. Remember, Michigan got whooped for 10 years in a row. 10 years in a row. Bad. 10 years before they started stacking a couple wins. Michigan didn't say, hey, we don't need to play Ohio State this year. They've been whooping us for 7, 8 years straight. They never said that. They just continued to play them until they had to cheat to win. And then the tide started turning. They cheated. But I guess, you get whooped so long, you got to do something. Yeah. USC just bowed out. How you just going to bow out and then blame us and try to get ahead of it on the media? See, they play media game. That's that LA Hollywood stuff. They playing media games. Run to the press to throw a bunch of lies out there. Why? At least Michigan got it the hard way and cheated. Because they were sick of getting whooped by Ohio State. They showed I seen the videos. Ohio State making check the whole sideline on Michigan making the same check. They out there calling out the play. Oh, it's going live.
Dude, I just want to point this out. Notre Dame has won 8 of the last 10 versus USC. Okay? We talked about the run that Pete Carroll brought. From 1983 to 1995, Notre Dame won 12 consecutive games against USC. 12. Left, they were losing games to Jerry Faust, bro. They tied. I'm sorry, in 1994, they tied. That was it was 12 wins and a tie in that 13-year run. Notre Dame never lost a game to USC for 13 years. Lord, and they're 8 of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 run right now. So what are we talking about? USC, outside of Pete Carroll coming to town? Y'all know what it is. You know what it is. So stop playing.
Outside of Pete Carroll and the best running back debatably in college football, y'all grabbed a couple wins, but couldn't sustain it. That's y'all problem. Y'all can't sustain nothing. Y'all just get filled up in that Hollywood lifestyle, I guess. But sustenance comes from Notre Dame. Because we may lose one, but we're going to win 8 more.
Yeah.
That's why you were right. Pete Bavacqua is playing the long game. We can lose a battle, but win the war every time. Because we're good stewards that think ahead, good business acumen. The tickets went from $200 at BYU. We jump on board. It's $16,000. That's business plan.
For the best seat. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, that's what we do.
Oh, yes.
So look, Left, I'm happy they're playing. It's in 2030. Who knows? Will Pete Bavacqua be in Notre Dame in 2030? Will Marcus Freeman be in Notre Dame in 2030? Heck, Lincoln Riley might go 8-4 this year and not be at USC next year.
Next year.
Literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? USC can't even beat my Illini.
See,
my daughter is ashamed of USC football right now. She's ashamed.
A graduate of USC.
She's ashamed. Her last 2 years, she sold her student tickets. Sold them. Like, Daddy, they stink.
Scalping? She was scalping the ticket. She had this kid.
Don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't try to pin a case on my baby girl. Don't do that, man.
They was going for cheap, is what I was saying. They was just going for cheap.
Yeah. Plenty of room. Seats available. You can walk up. You can walk up at a USC game.
Oh yeah, you just pull up
and get a good seat.
Late, first quarter don't matter. Second quarter, halftime. You know, you get a ticket all the time.
Look, USCJ knows. He knows. You can walk up, get a good seat. You can walk right up to the Coliseum. Like, man, let me get some low levels. Let me go get
the low levels. Yeah.
50-yard line, low levels. Go ahead. I know you got them. I know you got them.
I seen on TV. It was a bunch of seats on TV. I just drove from home. So let me get a little closer to the action. That's all. Good grief.
Oh, man. But, yeah, I'm happy the series is returning. I understood the angst at the time, why everybody was, like, livid, feeling like they gave in to USC. But it's 5 years away, and we don't know what the landscape of football is going to be when the series resumes. And I think when they think, when Pete Bavacqua is thinking from that mindset, expansion is coming. At that point, if it's a 2014 playoff for Notre Dame, is it really a big deal to try to play them later in the year? When it's like it's 2014's Notre Dame, more than likely at that point, it's going to be guaranteed a spot.
Yeah,
it's going to be guaranteed a spot. Hopefully they still hold on to their independence. What did you think about the SoFi deal? Let's roll the SoFi deal up into this. You wore the uniform, Left. Do you like the way it was applied to the uniform?
Yeah, I think that it's just one of those things. You know, I think of the NBA jerseys and how they got the patches and all of that. It makes us look a little bit more modernized. You know, another jersey to collect on the wall because of the patch. You know, I have no complaints over the patch. Obviously, SoFi is doing a lot more with Notre Dame than just putting a patch on it. They're going to have many activations with Notre Dame, building for the future. And so you like good partnerships. It's not like we was representing a popcorn company or Guinness or one of these Monster Energies, you know, these random companies that just got a lot of money. We actually did something of sustenance and substance. SoFi is going to do so much for us on the fintech and financial side of things, whether it be them hosting different events or whatever. There's a conglomerate that they brought in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not looking for money like the Big 12. Monster Energy drinks, really? At least you could have went with Red Bull. But I guess, you know, I digress. Y'all just getting anybody that's throwing money. That's, you know what they call that? We can't say it on this show, but you know what they call that. At least we had good business acumen, sat down, had to develop a relationship, understood the pros and cons to it. Y'all just took the first deal on the table. It's not a surprise. Y'all probably didn't get a donut company if Randy's Donuts, if it was available, SC or the Big 12. Y'all could have got Bucky's gas station or something as a patch. Because y'all just taking anybody. At least we got something that we can look back and say, that was a good deal. And they paid us pretty good. They ain't cheap us out like Monster Energy. Got y'all for pennies on a dollar. Our patch came with some money behind it. Ohio State did Chase Bank. Can't complain. Even though Chase Bank, 85% of their company is all Ohio State people. That's an in-house bill they're tearing over there. 85%, they got a Chase on the campus.
Yeah.
So we know that was a inside deal.
Yeah.
But us, we actually did our market research, saw projections, trajectories, did the numbers, crunched the numbers real well, and saw that this was a good partnership for more than just a year. Monster Energy got them for how long? For a couple dollars? Cheap. Got Big 12 for the cheap. They sound like, what's that one basketball team that said, oh, UNLV men's basketball? They said, come buy us. Come buy us $10 million. Come buy us. You can play Monopoly with some of these teams. Desperate. We kept our integrity, still Notre Dame through and through, and got stuff. We just not doing anything for no reason. And the Monster Energy patch is ugly. Let's talk about that. Ugly. They just put anything on the jersey. I'm probably going to do graffiti on it or something. So we can tell the teams that are desperate compared to the teams that really put thought into it. And I'm excited that, once again, making good business moves. We just not just jumping at the first thing that's offering us. And hey, you had to have a pretty good penny too, because SoFi wasn't cheap. So I'm glad we did what we did with that. No complaints on that end. I know that we're only getting stronger. And when it's time to re-up that check, it's only going to get larger.
Can I be petty for a moment and tell you what I would do? I'm thinking along. I'm really hoping that Pete Bavacqua can be as diabolical as SD2 Mikes would be. Stay with me, Notre Dame fans, because this year I think we're running out of spots to play in, right, for the Shamrock Series, right? We've done San Antonio, right? We've done it. We did Yankee Stadium.
Did it. And Boston
Stadium. Fenway, right? I think we've been to Florida, if I'm not mistaken. We've been to Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. They've been to Chicago.
Multiple times.
So you signed this deal with SoFi. If you want to be petty, because you are already petty against USC, with the BYU deal. If you want to be even pettier with USC, you make the Shamrock game annual at your sponsor's stadium, which happens to be in Los Angeles. Now, in your backyard, we're having our biggest travel game, and we're bringing all the top recruits to your
backyard
to watch us spank somebody in your backyard. And we're going to show you how to draw fans in Los Angeles, because you can't do it. You can't do it. So let us show you how to make Los Angeles lit for college football. I'm that petty, love. I'm that petty.
It's going to be a primetime game. And it's going to be a primetime game.
Yes. Yes.
7:30. Packed out. Yes. In Hollywood on a Saturday when all the stuff goes.
Yes.
All stadium green for Shamrock.
Yes.
Well, y'all got a game earlier that day, half empty.
Yes. Sean McVay at our game. Sean McVay's coming to our game. Sean McVay's coming to our game. Aaron Donald's coming to our game. And he don't even like Notre Dame, but he's coming to watch the game. Matt Stafford is coming to our game. Kyron is bringing the crew.
Kyron's gonna be out there in green jersey. Green jersey. Well, SC got to get the high level tickets. Can't even get no tickets. Can't even get no good tickets. No. They played earlier at 12. It was hot.
Yeah.
People traveling, running errands.
Yeah.
Not at 7:30 when they playing right down the street.
Yeah, you might as well rename it. Rename it. The Shamrock SoFi series. Oh, go ahead and rename it. Rename it. The Shamrock SoFi series. Go ahead and rename it. Go ahead. I love it. Every game on SoFi Stadium. I'm petty like that. Let's get it.
Yeah, because we can play y'all early. Whatever. We'll play y'all early.
But you want to talk, Chad? You really think y'all can recruit? Watch this.
Watch this.
Watch us bring the whole country in to watch us play in your backyard. Watch this. Yeah, watch this.
While you try to sneakily call our recruits that's coming to, hey, I want to stop by real quick. No, we got a full schedule.
Can you imagine every big time player in the state of California, Southern California, Northern California, coming to SoFi?
We ain't talking about that.
Watching Notre Dame play on the same day.
On the same day. Y'all go at 12 o'clock when it's hot. Y'all getting up for breakfast, and then we're gonna get all of y'all go to a real game, VIP at SoFi. You can check out Sean McVay and the Rams. Get a little NFL experience with that, because that's what's gonna happen. And what Chad gonna do? Nothing. You can't do nothing. We're gonna have a packed out stadium where y'all got 50% of the stands filled up. How do y'all feel about that? So yeah, we'll sign the deal again.
Yes, sir.
And don't let us win. And don't let us win early in the season.
Yeah.
Because you're going to let us win early in the season and come back out to your backyard and host another game?
Wait a minute. So you mean beat them in game week 1?
Beat them in week 1.
Host the game?
With different colored jerseys and y'all recruits coming. Oh, Lord Jesus. And y'all SoFi is backing us. We got the patch. Why ain't y'all
backing us? Patch? Yeah. They put the money on us. They didn't go down the street. They didn't go down the street to USC.
They didn't. They flew across. They flew to our side of the country.
Yeah.
And said, "Let's strike a deal. We'll get you back the Brinks truck up for y'all." Y'all got USC right there. Remember, y'all got the new facility with the Nike weights and all of that. SoFi wasn't interested.
USC, they can get something like eBay. They can get something like eBay.
Yeah, eBay. You get Bezos want the Amazon patch. Y'all probably
maybe they can get Shein or somebody like that.
Oh, Shein. Yeah, Shein got a deal. Because y'all a bunch of Hollywood actors. Y'all be wearing the bedazzled jewel jeans and all. I be seeing the pregame photos. Y'all get free Shein gear with a Shein patch.
Free Shein gear is wild.
Free Shein for the SC players. Free Shein. You get all the bedazzled hats and shirts and shorts. Oh, y'all gonna be tough. Shein tough.
T-Move.
Yeah, T-Move. I'm saying that's because those are the companies available to y'all. That fits your brand, right? We got SoFi. SoFi said we don't want the school down the street at USC. We don't want the school over there in Westwood at UCLA. We got to fly across the country to give us the bag.
Hey, maybe they can get the Lakers leftovers. Maybe they can call them Staples. Maybe they can get Staples. It's crypto now, right? They call it crypto now. Maybe they can get.
They call it Donald Trump's son. They call it the Kushner building. They got the Kushners buying up the Lakers.
That's wild.
Oh,
that's
man.
Wild. That's wild. And the buses are going to sell their shares too. That's wild.
Yeah, they don't want that. They don't want that investigation.
Isn't it ironic that the Kushners are buying a stadium and a team that play in crypto? That's amazing, right?
I'm just saying.
The irony is crazy.
Brands align. The brands align.
Irony is crazy. So, oh man, hey, I told you now. If they thought the way we do it is too much, we're not gonna like now. You're definitely not gonna like how we're coming now.
You're not gonna like our Shamrock game. You're not gonna like our Shamrock game.
My petty game is all the way up now.
Oh yeah,
my pettiness is all.
We might just reserve the night for Notre Dame. Just deck it all green and blue. Just golden domes everywhere on the USC weekend. They can't even have a recruiting weekend.
John Stewart said, knowing them, they would take an IKEA deal.
They would.
Processed wood. Not even real wood, just processed wood. Just processed wood. Flimsy. Just flimsy furniture, bro. Let's get to the rest of the super chats, bro. We had a Vail 3860 gave us some jewels. We appreciate you, Vail.
I don't know what's the jewel?
We'll talk about it, bro. I'll break it down.
5 jewels. Here we go, baby.
Jay Melvin says, Sean, while Kirsten Nettie was blasting Notre Dame, Marcus Freeman was fishing with Logan Sadate. Mark Freeman's not even paying attention, bro.
No,
he did the little restaurant deal with CJ up in New York.
Yeah, had a good steak. Good ravioli. You out there eating steak and ravioli while you out there talking about us. Good grief. Did y'all drink some water today? Did Kurt and Nettie drink? Wait a minute, Kurt. Why y'all talking about us when the last team you lost to was us? You want to circle back a year later? Come on, man. Have y'all seen y'all schedule, Kurt? Oh, okay. Talk about 2 home games. Why? Because you want us to raise the value of your stadium, huh? You want to actually pack out a stadium as defending champs. So that's why you want 2 instead of 1 game, huh? You want the 2-for-1 special. Now, we can't do that. You got to have a business calls. You got to hop on the phone with us. BYU did it. BYU understood. Okay, I got to take this call. Hey, what can we do? What can we do, Notre Dame? Kirsten want to try to jump the gun. Oh, give us 2 games because we need some money. We need some attention. No. It don't work that easy. You got Pete to deal with. You got to deal with Pete. It sounds good to say, to stir the people up. Yeah, that makes sense. You get 2 home games, Notre Dame gets 1. That's not how business works. Not our business. We'll do the game, but you're going to do it how we like to do it. That's all. That's all. Man, and it's going to work for both of us. Because this ain't basketball. Now, if this was Shrewsbury, okay, Shrews might have to, okay, whatever you need, but not Marcus Freeman, not the football program. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Johnny says, what do you think, Left, about Coach Freeman letting Stephen A. talk to the team? I saw you put some stuff out there.
Yeah, okay. We need some good press on First Take. Look, Stephen A. done seen it now. He can't speak a word of mouth. He heard this and heard that. No, he went there. And, he had to come after we done cleaned it all up, finished it all up, got the brand new everything. Stephen A. got to see it. So now we go because, it's 40 level chess because, ESPN and Stephen A., they tied in like this. And we know
but he's losing. He's kind of losing his footing in the culture. You saw him. They gave him the thumbs down award at the NABJ conference. So he's losing his footing in the culture. Attaching himself to a brand like Notre Dame is probably very beneficial for him.
Oh, it's a 2-way street. Look, baby, it's a 2-way street now.
Absolutely.
We 4D level chess now. We said, look, we help you, Stephen A. You help us. ESPN got a lot to say negative about us, but you, the talking point, you go ahead and throw some good talking points in there for us.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Clark is gone. They ain't got him off of there. But they gonna hold on to you, Stephen A. So you come and give us a nice speech and with the wine and dine you at our new facility and make you understand. Just sprinkle some of that magic on Stephen A. So when he go back to Bristol, it ain't all Notre Dame hate. All that chatter about Notre Dame ain't this and that. No, we got Stephen A. on our side. We might have gave him a little jersey, a little green jersey.
We might become his new Alabama. If we win, I'm telling you now.
Oh,
he will switch on Alabama in a second if Marcus Freeman wins the national championship. Oh,
it's good for the SEC now. The SEC love to have that good pub. They like that Paul Feinbaum. We got a Stephen A. Y'all got Paul Feinbaum. That's cool. We got Stephen A. At your network. The network we told y'all we ain't showing up to your bowl game. We'll make our own bowl game. Hey, you thought we forgot ESPN? You thought we forgot ESPN? All that stuff y'all was talking because we didn't want to go play for y'all bowl game. We remembered. So what we did? Call Stephen A. Hey, you want to come see our new facility? You want to talk to our team, our 5 stars and all that? Oh, yeah, come on over. Smart.
Good brand
maneuver.
Yeah, good brand maneuver.
That's why we're independent and can stay independent.
Yeah.
Because it's moves like this. We know how to win in the media. We don't have to go out there and jump the gun and put all this negative press out like SC does about us. Because what do we do in response? We say, oh, before y'all do that, we got BYU on the line. Y'all had Fresno State. So I don't know. Y'all try to soften y'all schedule? Because we surely didn't. We got harder. We chose hard. Y'all chose soft serve. Because that's what you get in California. Soft serve ice cream. Not at Notre Dame, we chose hard. We said, let's get a playoff team. Go 2-3 games.
Jay Melvin says, Sean, do you count Bryce Young as half Chicagoan because of his dad? He reminds me of Richard Dent wearing 95 on the edge. No, the kid grew up in North Carolina, but he is fathered in. He's definitely fathered in.
He's definitely fathered
in. We give him, we show him love. We show him love, but we wouldn't claim him. He belongs to Charlotte. He belongs to Charlotte, North Carolina. We don't claim him like that. But, he has street cred. He has street cred when he comes here. Everybody's like, okay, that's BY's son. He's good. He's good on the street. Last one. They're afraid of what's going to happen when they win a championship. Pretty much. And Fry said, if we win a natty, Malik will be so insufferable. People thought Ohio State and Michigan were bad. Oh, it's a new level when Notre Dame brings that chip home.
Don't let us win, guys. Don't do it. Because you know what's going to hurt? The fact that y'all got to relive all that stuff y'all was talking. Overrated, soft schedule. We can't do this. We can't do that. We took notes and we remember. We're like the elephant. We remember. It's going to be a sad day for y'all because the thing is, why do y'all have so much fervor for us? We don't be talking about nobody. It'd be different if we was putting it out there that this team wasn't good or that coach wasn't good or this. Y'all know the green wave that's going to come over the country if Notre Dame wins. Think about it, IU. You guys won and nobody cared. They said this was a great 30 for 30 story, and 10 years from now, a piece of history that's very small and insignificant.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just won. And the biggest news y'all got all off season is your head coach talking about us. Think about that. IU fans, while y'all like to chirp and become a new fan base, the biggest news y'all got all since y'all won is talking about Notre Dame. Yo, big brother, the team that y'all can't beat. Y'all can beat all these little teams. Can't beat team down the street. And that's okay. That's okay. Just know that y'all not a football school, even if y'all won.
Yeah.
That hurts. That hurts. Y'all still ready for basketball season. Y'all about to bring back Tom Crean. What's his name? Crean? What D-Wade's old coach, Crean? Insignificant. And I know it hurts because y'all think y'all deserve more respect. The only respect y'all getting is in recruiting right now. Right now. But don't lose a game because then y'all sink all the way to irrelevance. We didn't make the playoffs to have more relevance than y'all did winning the whole thing. That's the difference. We a real football school. People care about us either whether they hate it or like us. They care more about us than they do y'all. And y'all won 16-0, and nobody cares. You gotta talk about Notre Dame because we the hottest thing smoking. To be like, remember, guys, we won, right? We won. Y'all remember?
Like no one cares.
Nobody cares. Like, oh, this ain't basketball.
No.
Just like when Florida won the basketball championship, it was like it was hot for a week. But they're like, that ain't Tim Tebow though. That ain't Urban. That ain't Aaron Hernandez. That ain't none of this. It ain't. It's just basketball.
They took a back seat for real. Shout out to Joe King Noah. Shout out to my boy Joe King Noah. Shout out to my boy Joe King. Luckylefty Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X at Luckylefty Pod. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up. It helps with the views. Leave your comments, questions. We respond to all. We are brought to you by Believe Network. That's where you can find the audio side on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And we are presented by FanDuel. FanDuel.com. Download the FanDuel app. Nothing's changed. Notre Dame's still the odds-on favorite to win the national championship. And the odds-on favorite to win the Heisman is still CJ Carr. You can find that and much more over at FanDuel. FanDuel.com. Download the FanDuel app. Oh, got Eric Spadell. What's up, E? He said, only thing I'm worried about is the referee shafting us. Go Irish and welcome back, my brothers. We love you, boy. Super chat.
We're here.
Appreciate you.
Hello, Eric.
Let me tell you something, Left. The new AP poll dropped.
Uh-oh.
Notre Dame was ranked 4th. Now, before you snap, because I'm gonna read the teams before Notre Dame. So I'm clearing the runway because I already know what's coming. Allow me to get through the top 10. Okay, can I get through the top 10?
Yeah. After 5, it don't matter. But we can say the other 5.
New AP poll dropped. Ohio State is number 1. Oregon is number 2. Georgia is number 3. Notre Dame is number 4. Texas is number 5. Indiana is 6. Miami is 7. Texas A&M is 8. Ole Miss is 9. Oklahoma is 10. By the way, the first place votes went to Ohio State with 40. Oregon, they got 14 first place votes. Notre Dame got 6 first place votes, which is strange because Georgia, who's 3rd, got 0 first place votes, but they are a spot ahead of Notre Dame, which lets you know that there was a considerable hate for people where they had Notre Dame placed. So Notre Dame at 4 in the AP poll. Left, are you good with that?
I am. Okay. I think it's a good place because we need somewhere to climb. If we start at the top, you can't climb higher than 1. So if for Notre Dame to throughout the season to build up to 1, it's a good thing. My thing is, can those teams above us hold their spot? With all this complaining about, the conference is scheduled so tough and we gotta rig it to where we get enough soft games between the hard games and blah, 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 blah. It sounds like they can't even hold on to their spot. We know what Texas is going to do. Start fast, finish terrible. Georgia was bought and paid for. They're going to have the king of the SEC in the top 5 every time. We know that's bought and paid for media standards. They can't have SEC team outside the top 5. No, it wouldn't look right. They would complain too much. But they got to throw that one SEC in there because they feel bad. Ohio State, I'm good with. I understand. We still need to beat them. That may be the only team still in threat of us. If it wasn't Ohio State, it'd be us and nobody else. So I take that. Oregon, we're already slowly creeping on them. We started in recruiting. All them recruits that we were battling for, we started taking them one by one. That's the first step. Second step, all we need is for Oregon to play somebody of relevant with a good coach. Because we know Dan Lanning can't do that. Dan Lanning got Kalen DeBoer hired at Alabama because he couldn't stand the rain in Washington. So we already know a good coach versus Dan Lanning is over with. So it's just a matter of time. Now, hopefully Dante turns out to be a little bit more of a help to his head coach, but his head coach we've seen his head coach versus Georgia. Let's not remember, that wasn't too long ago on opening day. 60-0 or something crazy. So we know Oregon.
Was it 63? And he canceled the series the very next day.
Yeah, because he was like, "No, I want to keep my job."
They had another game the next year, and he was like, "No,
I'm good.
I'm good."
And nobody. It wasn't national news like it was when USC canceled. It wasn't. It didn't make so. They slide by. They slide. They real slick, but that don't last long. Oregon just need to be there because Nike's the biggest sponsor of the whole thing. And we get that. Nike bought a team. SEC bought a team. So that's 2 right there. Ohio State, I get it. Ohio State's problem is it's just a team out there somewhere they play that just seems to give them trouble. Outside of when they get in the playoffs. And then who else? We're 4. That's deserving because I can't find 5 teams better than us on paper. Now, we got to roll the ball out, but even still, rolling the ball out, you're really in trouble. Underneath us, Texas, all they got to do is play Kentucky, one of these little other smaller SEC teams, and they're going to go to triple overtime, and they probably, it's going to be a tough win. And then you're going to hear Steve Sarkisian come back and be like, well, anybody can win any given Sunday or Saturday in the SEC, blah, blah, blah. No business competing with Mississippi State to the overtime. Because y'all supposed to be Texas. First of all, I'm sick. I don't know whose is maybe Tyler Horka or one of them Texas reporters filling up my timeline with a bunch of Cam Drops Coleman. When did he ever become somebody that was catching the football? If I remember correctly, his biggest problem was dropping the ball. So now all of a sudden he make 2 one-handed catches. Now he the what? All of get that off my timeline. I want to see that because I know what that's going to look like throughout the whole season. Don't be boosting up Ryan Wingo either. That's Mr. Drops a Lot too. Y'all got 2 drops a lot on y'all team. So y'all better be making Manning look good or it's going to be a long season for y'all. I'm just letting you know. And we already know about how their defense falters late anyway. Texas is a team that takes care of themselves. I understand it. They'll probably end up being in a tight battle with Arkansas somewhere late in November. You know how that go. Well, we 56 Arkansas last year like it was nothing, but I digress. Indiana at 6, they're not going to hold on for long, but you look at their schedule, you be like, okay, they'll float at 6 through 10. Look at their schedule. Half the teams just became D1 teams. Most of them were D2 last year. I don't know how they get the gifted schedule they get, but they'll be around. They're not going to be relevant in the playoffs. I don't even know none of their star players. They a good team with no star players. That's what Indiana is. And we know it takes stars to win a championship. And then where's Alabama at? Did their team just fall off or something? They renamed the team?
They're ranked, bro. They
not
have
the top 5. Where they at? 15, 16? They beat them.
They have Alabama 13.
Ooh, not the Rolling Tide. They down there in the teams.
We making the same bet this year. I mean,
it's already being at 13 preseason, you already losing 4. You already got 4 losses on it. So it's not a significant. I gotta be like, oh, they're gonna lose 6 or 7. They're already losing 4 at 13. Where they finishing recruiting? 15. They finished 13 in recruiting too, ain't it? Dwelling in the teams. I don't know what to say about them. But it's crazy. Where's all the bad publicity about Bama? Notre Dame's getting better, and we're getting all this negative hate. Alabama has literally gotten worse. Has literally gotten worse. Remember, this was Nick Saban Bowl every year. That was just a couple years ago. It was Nick Saban versus whoever in the championship. That's long history from now. So roll Tide need to roll it up because it's over with. It's over with. 13? Tough. It's tough. Where's Ole Miss at?
Ole Miss is 9th.
Oh, man. All these great SEC teams in the teens and in the high tens. What is that? What is that about? I thought y'all were the best conference in the country. Bama's at 13. So if Bama's at 13 and Georgia's the best, what's the conference? Y'all telling me Ole Miss is the second best SEC team out there? Oh, I see why y'all lose the Big Ten. I just want to know, has the change of guard happened with the SEC and the Big Ten? That's fine, because guess what? Where is Notre Dame in all of this? At the top still. When Bama done fell off. I thought it was easy to take on a winning team. That's what all I hear. All I hear is, oh, Marcus Freeman took on a team that was winning and da-da-da-da-da. It's not that hard. What is Kalen DeBoer doing? He took over the greatest team in college football. 7 championships. What's that, SD? 8, 9 championships? Kalen DeBoer took that team over. Why he not in the top 5 recruiting? Why he not going to the championship? Why he not ranked in the top 10 or the top 5 anywhere else? Why? He took over the Bama program, the Roll Tide. Remember that? They supposed to be steamrolling everybody. What? They had to unretire Saban, put him back on commercials. Saban speaks more about Alabama and college football than their own head coach. I haven't seen Kalen DeBoer on anything. I haven't seen him on no TV, no commercials, no nothing. And he's taking over the Alabama program. I don't hear Roll Tide much more anymore. I used to hear Roll Tide everywhere. Roll Tide, oh, it's Bama or nothing. Da, 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 da. But nobody talks about it. I don't understand. Bama should be catching flack for not being the SEC champs like they always are. What Nick Saban's recruiting pitch was, You're going to come in, you're going to win an SEC championship. You're going to practice with the best players in the world. It's going to get you ready for the NFL, and you're going to have a shot of a real championship. What's the recruiting pitch now? Kalen DeBoer. Would you ride Nick Saban's wave? You know the Nick Saban coach here a long time ago. That's why they can't get no recruits. Nobody believes them. But we're a 10-win team before Marcus Freeman, and we only got better. Think about that. Think about that. We were a 10-win team before Marcus Freeman got there. Marcus Freeman inherited, like y'all love to say, a good team, and we only got better. We only went from five stars to 14 5-stars. We only went to the championship when the last time we went was 12. We only winning in every category you can imagine. TV deals, apparel deals. Marcus Freeman got more commercials than any college football coach in America. So did Marcus Freeman inherit a good team, or did he make a good team better? Did Kalen DeBoer inherit a good team and make a good team better, or did he make it worse? I don't know. You be the judge, but don't say that it's easy to take over a good program and still be good, because that's not true. That's not true. Good old Dabo's still complaining for years. We're going on 5 years and Dabo's still talking about this ain't right, this ain't right. If y'all don't want me, then I'll go somewhere else. Well, go, because clearly y'all ain't getting no better.
Yeah. Super chat. Archie Ingram, we appreciate you, man. Sean, can you explain in detail what's going to happen in recruiting when we win the championship?
Ooh-wee. The rich get richer.
Well, I think the excuses or the negative pitches are eroding without the championship. We've said for a long time, if Notre Dame wins, because of who Marcus Freeman is, literally because of who he is and how consistent his message is. He doesn't switch up messaging if a guy is a 5-star or a top 20 recruit. The same message that the 3-star gets is the same message that the 5-star gets. He's about as consistent and honest about why you need to come to Notre Dame to every kid. I think as a staff and a recruiting department, the new hires this past year have ended up being home run hires. They really have. From the evaluation process to getting kids on campus, getting them to first make plans to get to campus, and then once they get to campus, they have been doing an amazing job, right? The facility, the Shields Family Hall, it makes a difference. Heck, they just renamed the tunnel to the Eilers family and their donation to Notre Dame. That dude is, and the SoFi deal. There's so much going on now that positively impacts recruiting, and you connect that with just Marcus Freeman as the head guy, who he is, which I think Marcus Freeman took the challenge of Chad Bolden leaving and making that little comment about it's finally good to be a coach that actually wants to recruit or actually can recruit. Marcus Freeman took that personally. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I forget the recruit's name. The recruit posted the video message that Marcus Freeman sent to him. I forget the recruit's name. This was on social media, on Instagram and X last week. Marcus Freeman sent a personal video message to a recruit, and the recruit cut it, put it up on social media like, yo, look what Marcus Freeman sent to me. That lets you know. Where he is. That lets you know. Absolutely.
That's like your favorite celebrity hitting you up and saying, hey, I hope you have a good season or something. Marcus Freeman hit me, guys.
Notre Dame has become that offer. Marcus Freeman has become that head coach that young men say, yo, Marcus Freeman hit me. He called me. He sent me a video. So that lets you know, right? And the pedigree is only going to multiply.
Yeah. All those old coaches, now they looking like Marvin and The Rock. It's looking like Marvin and Rock. They're phasing out. The game passed them by. No matter how much they fight, and they was fighting, still trying to make moves, still trying to be intimidating in the streets. Until they realized, they said, you know what? Just like Unique, man, the game passed me by. I just don't hold the same weight no more. That's what Dabo's saying. Dabo's telling you what Unique told you in Power. It just ain't the same. I can't. No matter what I do.
Didn't he? Nick got out of there, didn't he?
He got out of there. He said, "Look, it's over with." He got smart. He said, "I'm gonna get my girl. We're gonna just drive. We don't know where we're gonna go. We just gonna get out of here." Marvin told you. He told The Rock. He said, "Listen, Rock, nothing we're doing is holding weight."
Yeah.
Kirby's telling you. We used to stack talent. Now I got a coach. Now I got a recruit. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
They telling you the old guard is changing, and Marcus Freeman is the leader of it.
Yeah. When you have schools right now desperately overpaying to keep kids from even visiting Notre Dame, this lets you know the effect. This lets you know how other programs view what Notre Dame is doing. When other programs are basically enticing young men financially to not even take a visit to South Bend, that the level of fear,
they trying to pay the boys to not even go just for a visit. Don't even stop by.
The level of fear. It used to be
don't go on a visit. I'm gonna take your scholarship. It got bigger than that. Listen, we'll give you 10 bands, 20 bands, whatever. Don't show up to Marcus Freeman's office.
Don't let him talk to you.
He will lose you.
Don't let him talk to you.
Don't let him talk. What CJ Carr done told you, and we done snatched CJ up. I had to tell my mom not to even come. Because if my mom got to Marcus Freeman, he tell the story all the time. If my mom got to Marcus Freeman, it was over with. And that was CJ about to win the Heisman. That's what we got him over at Notre Dame. Because he talked to Marcus. I'm telling you. That means a lot.
Archie, you asked me to be detailed. I'll give you one thing. If they win the championship, Notre Dame will land its first, in my opinion. After the championship, Notre Dame will land its first number 1 wide receiver in the nation. That's really the only feather that's missing from Marcus Freeman's cap.
That's it.
That Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
That Chris Henry Jr. That right there is the only feather that's really missing.
Out of all recruiting, that's the only one. Maybe a 5-star punter.
He got the quarterback. He's on a roll of quarterback.
Oh,
they continue to get the running backs.
Oh,
the offensive line
been there,
right?
The D line is what made the appearance this year.
Tight ends, they got Ian Kramer, right? The linebackers. You see, hold on. Hey, let me tell you something, man. We haven't done it in a while, but we got to pay homage. You already know we got to pay homage. You already know. Left wouldn't be right. First day back.
How you doing? My name is Charlie.
Partridge, you already know.
That cat Charlie Partridge stepped up in front of the media and said, "I'm gonna tell you what I told Coach Freeman. We've been practicing almost 2 weeks, and I haven't been disappointed yet." I said, "Uh-oh." Uncle Charlie said he hasn't been disappointed yet. Whoa.
That's an NFL guy. Telling you that.
That means
you recruited DeForest Buckner Jr. Allegedly. You got Francis Brew, big as all get out. You got Christopher Burgess, big as all get out.
Burgess hurt himself. He injured himself. But it's okay. We got Onye, Armel Mukam.
Armel Mukam. And then all the recruits that ain't even got there, Folaron Show and all them boys, Justin Bond. I mean, they ain't forgetting about Umtade and Durham.
Seviliano has been having a great camp. You forget about Seviliano.
The Canadians doing good. Think about that. We used to look different at a Canadian. The Canadians see the room and talent. They said, "Oh, I got to get better. I got to start speaking American."
Yeah. So I think that's what shifts. I think the evaluation has been incredible. The 5-star uptick has been incredible. Now you start seeing Notre Dame really pretty much in on the number one defensive end, the number one defensive lineman, the number one offensive line. Well, all the number ones all of a sudden will be on the radar, and Notre Dame will be serious contenders regardless of what area of the country they come from. I believe that's what's going to take place. That's what's going to take place.
That's a move that no other team can do. Think about it. USC doesn't have the reach. Georgia doesn't have the reach. Ohio State has a reach, but they got it. Theirs is built off of winning. Theirs is built off of guaranteeing a championship every year. We're not there. We don't have that. We have the expectation that we're going to be better each and every year in championship form, but Ohio State's thing is on faulty ground. They done lost Brian Hartline. That was their lifeblood in recruiting. Now, they're built on the back of Ryan Day winning a championship. That's what they're waiting on and hoping for every year. Ryan Day to pull you through. Now, who would you take? Marcus Freeman or Ryan Day? Because we didn't make the playoffs and got better recruiting than 95% of the country. Not making the playoffs. This is we're out competing the both national championship teams, and we didn't make the playoffs. That has to mean something, guys. That's like saying Boise State, who didn't make the playoffs, is in the top 10 recruiting. They're like 55. We didn't make it, and we are bigger and better than 95% of the teams. Texas A&M, IU, Miami. We're competing with them. Oregon made it, and we're up there with Oregon. How are we doing this, guys? Unless it's because we have a great foundation. If IU didn't win the championship last year, didn't make the playoffs, do you think we'll be talking about them at all? Do you think Kirk Cinetti would even speak out his mouth about us having 2 away games instead of 2 home games? It would never happen like that. Most of these teams now are here today, gone tomorrow. What Notre Dame is showing you in this offseason that we're here to stay, whether we make it or not. We're in the top 5 conversation, whether we're there or not. Ohio State is dependent on Ryan Day to win it all. Think about that. Yeah. That's how they're going into the season. So much so that what Ryan Day say about the Michigan game? He said, what he stopped doing? They stopped They stopped doing something because they said they need to focus on Michigan. It was something they said. Something desperate. I can't remember the desperate thing they said, but they said something that Ohio State started doing because they were worried about Michigan. They need to focus on Michigan, which is crazy. Urban never said that. Urban was whooping the boys.
Shout out to my godson, Cosby McDowell, man. He just enrolled as a freshman down at LSU.
Hey.
And, yeah, man. So I'm going ahead and put the disclaimer out there now, Notre Dame fans. That's my godson. We're very close. I was talking to his dad earlier today. His dad is going down to the LSU McNeese State game in October. And
LSU? You talking about the D1 powerhouse is playing who?
They play McNeese State. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Not McNeese.
They don't play them in September to start the year. They play them in October. Yeah.
See, that's crazy. We don't have a McNeese on our schedule, but they continually call us off. I don't understand that. They continually call us off, and we don't have no McNeese, no Fresno, no Bethune-Cookman, none of them schools.
Yeah.
But we're the softest team in America. We only have Rutgers. Yeah. And Rutgers get better. We still don't have had them.
I'm excited to go to the campus because my godson told me, he said, he calls me G-Pop. He's like, G-Pop. I was like, yo. He was like, it's a Popeyes 5 minutes from my dorm. I said, what? He said, yeah, it's a Popeyes 5 minutes from my dorm. I said, yeah, I know what I'm eating. the
That's
entire
right.
time I'm there. I didn't know the original
Well-
Raising Cane's was right off of that campus too.
Raising Cane's from there.
I didn't know that.
But they got enough food down there that you'll like that you will never go to no Popeyes.
No, I'm going to the hood, bro. You know me.
Yeah. Oh, easy.
I'm going to the hood.
Easy,
Give me
easy.
some good. Yeah.
Popeyes be the
I
on my
can't
way
do the
out.
crawfish though. I can't do
Really?
the crawfish. I can't pop the head off. I can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too
No,
much. for me.
they got some good eats down there though, for sure.
Yeah, but Popeyes down there is totally different than Popeyes in Chicago.
And hold on, when did they quarterback
Matter of
become
fact-
some top 5 guy? He ain't played in about a year and a half. I don't understand the hype. Wasn't it Adam Levine or something like that? Ain't he a singer? Him and Blake Herbert got an album coming out together.
Adam Levine.
Or something. I mean, I haven't seen him play in a long time. He might be crossing over a new career.
Oh my God.
But when they got him so good?
You call
I mean, I know our guy does wonders in Lane Kiffin, does wonders.
I think
He ain't
LSU was
Jackson
in the
Dart.
top 15, if I'm not mistaken. LSU is 11. They're ranked 11.
Not $250 million LSU. 11. Man, see, that's what I'm saying. The standards aren't the same for us and everybody else.
What do
If
you think
Marcus
about
Freeman was 11,
Go ahead. Yeah,
what the world was shut down. Matter of fact, they'll be rejoicing.
probably.
They give us so much flack for being rightfully so good. LSU's supposed to be top 5 because they got $250 million in Lane Kiffin and all these recruits. Remember Jordan Seaton with the Birkin bags and all the NIL flowing but they 11. Come on, man.
I got to get an Uncle Charlie. I'm gonna create an Uncle Charlie T-shirt. Yeah,
That's right. We need one.
have to create an Uncle Charlie T-shirt.
He said 2 weeks straight, I haven't been disappointed yet. And I
I
was
ain't been
coaching
disappointed
NFL talent.
Yeah,
The team that couldn't get no 5-star D lineman just a year ago.
man.
Marcus Freeman is
wasn't
turning water
one.
to wine over there.
Keep the party going.
I'm just saying.
Keep the party going. Luckylefty Podcast. Before we get out of here, we thank you guys for tapping in today. Once again, Believe Network is where you can find us. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're presented by FanDuel. So, Left, this weekend, I saw something absolutely amazing. You know, the Crosstown Classic series going on right now between the White Sox and the Cubs. It's lit. Cubs won in the extra innings last night, 7-5. Shout out to Pete Crow Armstrong with the 2-run homer. You know, you give honor to whom honor is due. Pete Crow, he's the dude in Chicago right now. But they played the Cardinals over the weekend, and a kid by the name of Joshua Baez had a debut like none other. He hit a home run on his very first pitch he ever saw in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, there's gotta be a stat about that. That's pretty good.
First one ever. I think he was the first one. No, he's one of 4 people to do it. First pitch, right?
Yeah.
He came up second at bat. Hit another one.
Oh,
He came up in the 6th inning for his 3rd at bat. Hit another one. He became the first Major League Baseball player to hit 3 home runs in his first 3 at bats for his Major League debut.
No way.
Crazy, bro. I mean, it was like I was sitting there like,
no way.
This is crazy. I was
Really?
talking to my boy Eugene McIntosh for the Bigs Media in Chicago. He was covering the game. He was like, I wanted him to hit number 4 when he came.
Yeah, hit another one.
He was like, I wanted him to hit number 4. He was like, bro, it was crazy. Man.
He really did that?
Yes. So it led me to ask this question. Who, Notre Dame fans, from your memory, who had the best Notre Dame debut that you can remember? Darius Walker had a crazy debut versus Michigan at running back.
Shoot, I don't, man. Look, all the talent we got, man. You said Nolan James was the guy.
Dude, look. Sam Hartman was 19 of 23 for 251 with 4 touchdowns in his debut. Notre Dame won 42-3. Jack Cohn threw 4 touchdowns against Florida State in his debut. Ron Powless against Northwestern in 94, he threw 4 touchdowns in his debut. I give you a sneaky one. Jordan Botello versus South Florida in 2020, he scored a defensive special teams touchdown on his very first series. That's a nice little debut.
That's a
Kyle Hamilton with the pick 6.
Oh, I remember watching that against it was Rice, or who was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I want to give you whether you want to say regular season debut or you want to say postseason debut or just overall debut. I got a couple of debuts for you, Left. You ready for this?
Yeah.
12 for 15 for 96 yards and a touchdown, 96 rushing yards on 22 carries with a rushing touchdown. I got another one for you. 19 to 22 for 313 yards, 3 touchdowns, 86.4 completion percentage, 14.23 yards per attempt, which is fourth all time in a game at Notre Dame. And throw in the 16 rushing yards and a demolishing of 38-3.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
That's what Malik Zaire did.
Yeah.
In his bowl debut and his regular season debut as a starter. Bro, your debuts at Notre Dame, I don't know if they can be top, bro. Because you came out. You could have had at least 5 touchdowns against Texas. At least 5.
I didn't even play the whole fourth quarter. They wanted Deshaun to get some shine because we were just doing so well. I said, go ahead, let Deshaun get right, because we cleaned him up. We cleaned him up, SD. We was prepared. I told you, we came out of camp. We came out of camp saying, let's play Tom Brady and the Patriots, whoever.
Yeah.
We was ready to play.
Yeah. That's a good one right here. Jay Lamont says Dexter Williams coming off suspension. I remember that. Jaden Greathouse 2 touchdowns in his first game. That's a good call. Jerome Evans against Northwestern, 106 yards on 15 carries. Nice. Yes. I like it. Yes, did Irish BK.
We just have so many guys, though, SD. We have so many guys we're anticipating. It could even be Cam Williams. Cam Williams could just make a surprise pop-up superstar day at an opening. We don't know. We don't know, SD. It's too many guys. Ronnie Dunham may get in for 2 quarters because we whooping up on the team and have 3-4 sacks.
I think Josh Adams, that was his debut. He scored against Texas, right?
Yep. Oh, first carry.
First carry. Yeah. First carry. I remember that.
First carry. And ever since then, they call it trucking 33. I mean, hey, it's one of them things now.
Yeah.
Debut guys, our guys is here to stay. So I'm waiting to see who's going to be there for us.
Man, absolutely amazing. So keep the conversation going. We'll put it out on X and Instagram at Luckylefty Pod. Who had the best debut, in your opinion? Best debut as a Notre Dame player. I gave you the quarterbacks, but I think you had the best quarterback debut, bro.
Easily. I'm waiting to be I'll
go ahead and say it. I'll go ahead and say it.
That's real.
I'll go ahead and say it. Absolutely. Luckylefty Podcast. Don't forget to tap in and subscribe on YouTube. Get that thumbs up going for us. Helps us with the views. And then I can't wait. Malik Zaire, Cam McDaniel, Jerron Jones, Matthias Farley. We're going to come in here like Ric Flair and the 4 Horsemen when it comes to post-game coverage on Luckylefty Podcast. Because to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Beat the man.
Woo!
That's right.
And when it comes to Notre Dame post-game shows, you need to be right here.
Right here. You ain't got to go far. You come right here.
4 Horsemen.
That's
coming
right.
this fall. Hey, Left. Great show, bro. This is a great first show back. Great first show.
It's only going to heat up.
Energy was great. Fans were great. So we still haven't dug in to what's happening in camp yet.
Oh yeah, because
we're gonna talk running backs tomorrow. Let me tease tomorrow's show. We're going to give you the benchmarks for Notre Dame winning the national championship. Now, it's not a lot of data, but there's some data over the last 2 years with the expanded college football playoff. Some benchmarks that we could say Notre Dame needs to do these things, and they'll have a great shot of winning a national championship. And I'll tell you the benchmarks that make me believe that Miami might not even make it back to the playoffs.
Not the Canes that think they're the Canes of 2000s.
Hey, we're going to give you some data. So tap in with us. 4:30 Central Time, 5:30 Eastern Time. Out on the West Coast. 2:30. 2:30 out there.
2:30.
Yes,
meet us here. Beat us here. Don't meet us here.
J. Melvin says, Sean, you're going to still be on IB with the post game? Yes, sir. I will be on IB. Malik and the fellas will be on Luckylefty Podcast. I don't know, man. We spend it different.
We
matter of fact, yeah, we definitely spend it different. I think, a matter of fact, I'll be on with Trev tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen me, so you can check me out tomorrow on Lucky Lefty, and then early in the day, I'll be on with Trev at noon Eastern Time, 11 Central. All right. So for Left, SD2 Mics, we bid you adieu until tomorrow, when we talk about the benchmarks, the data that shows Notre Dame has a great shot of winning the national championship. Have a great rest of your Tuesday evening, but most of all, hey, that Will Trent season finale is on tonight, bro. You gotta watch that.
Green Lantern's show
started too. You liked it? You liked the first episode?
Solid. Yes.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
It's not corny, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you continue to do what, Left?
Spin it different.
Yeah.